Greetings, Rusty Dog here. Welcome to a little kind of a bonus stream of Elite Dangerous. Okay, so we are in our new account that we started on the last stream, sitting in our Cobra, and during the last stream we got an invitation from 3 different engineers, and they are the Dweller, Todd McQuinn, and Elvira Martuk. Now, I have decided to go and see, I think it's the Dweller first. Nope. Todd the Blaster. Let's go and see Todd the Blaster. So we're going to go to him. Now we've got a little bit of a trip to go before we get there. It's 11 jumps away, I'm afraid, in my little piddly ship. So we better make ground. Andy K and Starlost, Las Vegas, hey. Put a penny in the slot machine for me. Yeah, right, let's make our way over to Wolf 397, I believe it is. Yes, and it's 11 jumps in my little tiny little Cobra. So, sooner we get there. Oh, did I put a scoop on this? Because if not, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. I did. Okay. We'll manage. It's pretty good on fuel, this anyway, but I don't want to leave it for too long. Otherwise we'll be spending ages filling up. Kathina saw the word engineers and it made me... Hello. Well, Happy New Year. Yes, engineers, my first ones. 3 invitations. Not to a Christmas party though, but yeah. So, why have I picked, I don't even know who it is I've picked. Todd the Blaster. Why have I picked Todd the Blaster? Because he engineers multi-cannons, and that's going to come in very handy. So I have decided, at least I've decided for now at least, rather than do the typical rush through the game, you know, ooh, I've got a Cobra, let's get an ASP. Ooh, I've got an ASP, let's work up to a Python. Ooh, I've got a Python. No. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stick with this Cobra, and I'm going to stick with it for a while until we've got enough money to A-rate it up and make it into a formidable A-rated combat ship. And if we manage to pick up some materials to do a little bit of engineering on it, maybe fit some multi-cannons, and one of the engineers, can't remember which one it is, it might be the Dweller, does power distributors, and we certainly could do with a little bit of push on those. But I'm looking to A-rate the ship. I'm looking for money to do that. We've currently got 1.6 million. That's not even enough to get A-rated shields. So, yeah. So, slowly but surely, I want to get this Cobra up to an A-rated. I'm not interested in just making money and getting the next ship and then getting the next ship. I want to play differently. I want to focus on the Cobra and turn it into something, you know, something decent that I can shoot and pew-pew with. And one of the other engineer, I think, requires us to go 300 light years away from the bubble, so that's going to be fun, especially with this. We haven't had an invitation from Felicity Farcia yet. This is Oliver Hardy. Yes, it is. It's Oliver Hardy, and just did a brand new one. And on last Sunday we did the stream for it, starting from the absolute beginning. Had the trusty little Sidewinder for a while, and then we swapped it up for a Cobra. E-rated, of course, stock, and now we've got some D-rated elements on this. That's pretty much it. And it's just got 4 fixed multi-cannons That's it. That's all it's got. Sorry, 4 fixed pulse lasers. What am I talking about? 4 fixed pulses. And we need to do a little bit of combat, I think, for in Wolf 397. So we can do that, can't we? We've got a kill warrant scanner on, right? I did put one on, so yeah, we've got to get some bounties. Mr. Von Doodle and Mrs. Duchess Elysium, greetings. 07 and hi Von Doodle. Pimping my right, yeah. Exactly, yeah. I'm gonna enjoy the small ships because it would be my usual path to, Cobra, Eagle. Sorry, Sidewinder, Eagle, Cobra, Asp, Python, Conda. And it's like, no, I don't want to do that this time. I want to, yeah, I've got my lovely little, look at this. Look, she's beauty. She's a beauty. So I'm just going to keep a hold onto this thing and tart it up a little. At least enough to A-rate it, and I won't lose that much. I don't know. If and I ever come to sell it, at least I'll get more money for it. But ideally, because it's the most iconic ship in the game, I'd want to maybe keep hold of it and make enough money to do. I think what a good plan would be to get the Asp next, perhaps, if I can. If I can make enough money and just derate the Asp and use it for exploration purposes, right? Hopefully by then we'll have got Felicity unlocked, but then there's all the material gathering to be done as well. But anyway, we'll see. Blog Toy is with us as well. Hello. Yes. Good to be here again. Yeah, thank you. Well, out of touch with the game, but if they didn't add any new ships, you're better off with a Diamondback Scout if you want to fight. The Cobra is average in combat. Yeah, it is, I know, but it's such an iconic little thing. But yeah, we'll step it up slowly. Diamondback Scout's not too expensive either, is it? Oh, flippity jippity! I keep forgetting. I know you guys keep reminding me to honk. I can make a bit of extra data, and I've also got to get to the Scout rank. Yeah, to progress on one of these engineers. How many more jumps we got now? Oh, only 5? That was quick. It even jumps faster. Yep, fixed weapons because I don't know, do they use less power? Yeah, I know. They've got 2 on the outside, 2 on the inside. I know. I know the pitfalls. 50 light year Cobra? Wow. You get 50 light years out of a Cobra. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, well, right now we're just making do with what we have, The gimbals were more expensive and I was on a tight budget. Which is a very small bird that won't part with its money. Tight budget. Maybe not. So we're in one of the wolves anyway, but it's not the wolf we want. Yeah, 4 fixed pulses. So that should be fun, eh? Oh, Oh, you've been away for a long time. Yeah, you want to get yourself back into it. It's fun. The new account's cool.
System scan complete.
It's the one I'm looking forward to coming back to. Starting all over again. Oh, God! But with the knowledge. Gumbo!
Rusty, thanks to GumboPot72 for your kind donation.
Heart stoppage.
£10. Stay amazingly fantastic, my friend.
Oh,
Finally getting close to turning a dream into a reality. Thank you for all the advice.
oh, that's cool. Thank you, Gumbo. You appreciate it. I appreciate that. Thank you. I didn't realize I was amazing, but I'll just stay as I am if that's working. Stormblinks, good evening. 07. Yeah, cheers, Gumbo. I appreciate that big time. About as much fun as root canal. Well, maybe. I'd rather be doing this than getting root canal, I know that. But the thing is, you can take a completely different approach to the game if you start from scratch. You can say, okay, I'm gonna burn my way through the game, right, at whatever pace you want, but no engineering, like at any point. That would kill you, I think. You have to do all your combat, all your exploration, and no engineering on the ship at all. Like, this account here doesn't have an Odyssey on it, so this is a purely Horizons account, so I can't do any of the on-foot stuff. But yeah, you could approach it like go through the game, do all the engineering, do everything, but never ever use any third-party tools like Inara and stuff like that. You have to find it all out from within the game. You could approach it that way. There's so many different aspects, you know, and different approaches to the game. Or you could just have a single mindset and say, okay, I'm going to go in and I'm going to work up to a decent ship, and my entire career in the game is going to be as a bounty hunter or as an explorer or as a pirate or something. It might get a bit boring, but you could, it's just having the imagination to do something a little bit different to the norm. And yeah, I haven't figured what mine is yet, but I just want to do something that's not the usual. Obviously I will build up my fleet and my ships over time, but I'm not going to do the usual rush through. Now I've got my Cobra, let's work towards the next ship. Then when you get that one, let's work towards the next ship. No, I'm gonna enjoy what I have. Dab's Hope is still a thing, it is. That is how we used to do it. Yeah. Oh, fixed weapons on a Cobra. Yeah, the layout isn't ideal. I was gonna get the outside weapons gimbaled. I might just do that at some point. The inner two are fine, but the outer two could do with being gimbaled, to be fair. Gumbo Pot says, finally getting the hang of editing now. In what? Editing in Premiere? Filmora? I presume you mean video editing, of course. In some ways I miss being a new player, even as barren as the game was when it was first released in 2014. It did all seem so wondrous then. It was all brand new to us and whatnot, so yeah. The nav beacon will be coming here, I suspect. But let's go and see the engineer. Yeah, Dab's Hope, indeed. Yes, you too, Gumbo. Have an awesome 2024, definitely. Happy and healthy one. Good evening, Steve Zodiac, and welcome. Dabs would be horrible to do without. Yeah, I haven't been to Dab's Hope for a while. I haven't been to Voyager 1 and 2 for a while. Did that on a stream. I think when I did a live stream that was entirely dedicated to the Sol system, because there's a lot of stuff in Seoul, and we just spent the entire stream in Seoul. And during that, we went to Voyager 1 and 2, and yeah, just spent the whole, because there's masses of things in there. Obviously, you have to have the permit, but I haven't got any permits yet on this account. Obviously, nothing at all. Better be careful here. Trophy camp. I keep forgetting to descan because I'm not used to doing it anymore. I mean, on my John Beamer account, I do, because obviously we're out in the Formidine Rift, and it's just a, you know, you know you're out there, so you descan and FSS scan and stuff. But when I'm in the bubble, it doesn't compute to do it. The hell's Nightbot wittering on about? Guardian shield reinforcement. Oh yeah, that's all. Everything's still in there. Have you seen the Kathin? Have you seen the Thargoid spires now? They are freaking huge. They're on the planet's surfaces, and you can see them from out in space. They're massive. They're really big. And I did do a stream on it.
Falcon Delacy Oscar Lima 0. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing.
Yeah, they could do so much more things with missions in this game if they really wanted to.
06.
Like chain, more chained missions. Whatever happened to those? Do we still have them? I haven't seen chained missions for a while. All those Diamondbacks on the ground. This is us, right? Yep, this is us. Oh, I like this landing pad. It's all enclosed. Like there's little walls around it. Look at this. How cool is this? It's... Oh. Do you know, now that I'm not playing with Odyssey on this account, I really should get my VR going on this thing, because this game really is awesome in VR. Right, so we can't see the engineer like by walking up to him like we can in Odyssey, so we're just going to have to make do. So let's see. Have we already met the requirements then? Oh, that's a poxy shame. You do not have any modules I can work with. So he does multi-cannons, frags, rails, and cannons. Multi-cannons is what I'm looking forward to, because he goes right up to G5 on this. Also railguns. I must have met the requirements. Damn. I was hoping... Right, okay, so with McQuinn, you have to earn more than 15 bounty vouchers and provide 100,000 credits worth of bounty vouchers to Trophy Camping Wolf 397. Well, I haven't done that. So, if you get an invitation, does that mean you bypass the requirements? Because my idea was to go to the nav beacon in Wolf 397, look for some wanted ships, and get myself 100,000 credits worth of vouchers, and then turn them into Trophy Camp. So what's going on here then? Does the invitation then rule out the requirements? What's... help me out here. Oh right, the only Odyssey one. All these requirements have been dropped now except for the meta alloys for Felicity Farseer. Really? I was... part of my stream today was relying on unlocking the engineers. Well... okay. When was this then that they were dropped? I still have my Cobra from 2014. Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, I haven't kept any of my ships from back then, but I have rebought them. Yeah, I agree. Impatient newbies, but come on. I was looking forward to going and buying some Soontil cigars. Oh no! You see, I know it's even more of a grind to unlock the engineers and stuff. You have to do a couple of little tasks, but that's a grind that I didn't mind. I was happy to do that one. It's the ones that you have to repetitively do. And this isn't a repetitive one. This is you unlock them once. The hell did they take these out of the game? Oh, common knowledge with immediate access along with Farseer. Okay, well, we'll see how it goes then. Alright, well, so we're here. We've got him unlocked at grade 1. Obviously, we don't get access to the next engineer, which I think from him might be Celine Jean. Don't quote me on that. It might be Celine Jean, but I've got to get to grade 3 with this guy. And I can't do that because I don't have any of these on the ship yet. I was looking at getting a full multi-cannon loadout, because I think that will be better on my power distributor than 4 pulses. Okay, so before we whiz off to the next engineer then, which is going to be here in, I'm going to say word because weird is a bit weird. Before we go there, I want to go to the nav beacon, see if there's any... I don't know. We've already got one insurance claim on our ship. See if there's any targets I can possibly take out with my puny little D-rated ship and paper shields. That was... okay.
Ship released.
Mark Shaw! You got... Blog Tot says, I have Todd, Elvira and the Dweller unlocked and given them nothing, only that. Okay. I'm sure... anyway, we'll see how it goes. So we're going to make our way to the beacon, which is here. The navigation beacon.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah, that's true with the multi-cannons. Because you have to consider that the ammunition isn't unlimited, unlike pulse lasers, which just keep going and going. Let's stick it onto 90 degrees. We'll get a vertical exit here. Yeah, so since you played, Kathina, I think they've probably revamped the planetary surfaces a couple of times and the lighting for sure. And man, you get some if you visit the right planets and at the right times of the day, or if you land where it's kind of sunset, sunrisey, man, you get some sweet views. Really sweet views. In fact, when I did my Rusty Goes East exploration trip, when we got back, I think I was 3 months away. Oops, shite. When we got back, I did a video which I think Yeah, I'm sure I did. I did a video of all the screenshots we'd taken. Not all of them, but the best screenshots we'd taken along the way. And there was some really, really nice ones. Planet surfaces look really cool now. Duchess says, I took my first DBX from 5 years ago. Went back to my first FD system and got first footfall on all the bodies. I have got my name on a planet, well, Rusty Dog has anyway, in Shinrata Desra. I'm really proud of that. I think it was a planet that was first mapped by. Obviously I can't show you on this account because I don't have access to it. But yeah, my name is on Shinny, on a planet in Shinny. Reading the chat there. I'm gonna have to try and remember that then. Might be a little while before we stick the multis on, but because a lot of the places, look at the glow on that thing, wow. Because a lot of the places that we go, when you want to buy A-rated, they don't have them, you know, so you've got to use trusty old Inara to find your nearest stockist of A-rated items. I can't remember if we're completely D-rated or if we've A-rated something. We've got a 4C bi-weave, but that's standard anyway. Bi-weaves are always C. Right, I'm not going to take on anything I don't think I can take on. So let's get a bit of night vision going. Oof, an asps. Oh, mostly harmless. No shields and clean. Here we have a hauler. Just looking for some wanteds. Competent. Okay, and we're picking up data as well, which is a little bonus there for scanning. Alliance Enforcer. I'm just here on the off chance we're no thanks. Deadly Python. Oh, that looks like a wing then, right? Is it a wing? No, it's not. Okay. It looked like the Python was being winged by a couple of... I want the guy up there. That looks like too big a ship for me though. Yeah. I don't know what I've scanned and what I haven't scanned. Type 7. Unlikely to be wanted in any way. I am not taking on a deadly python, that's suicide. The rest have all turned to jelly. Alliance Challenger, I don't think so. Hauler. It's going to be clean. And a Sidewinder. Luminous Haunt. Dangerous Sidewinder. Oh, that would have been an interesting tussle. A Dangerous Sidewinder versus a Paper Cobra. Everyone's clean here. Well, while I'm here then, I may as well scan the nav beacon. And if we get close to it, We might even be able to hear a ship popping in. We have a Mark IV Cobra. He must have been a premium backer. Competent wanted Cobra 4. Well, shall we? Let's see what he has. Whoa, 374,000 credits. What do you think? Hey Chad, hello. Shall we? Shall we try? I'll probably get killed though. Oh, you swine, already? My distributor is lacking a lot though. It doesn't hold. I need a better distributor. He ran. He ran. The bugger. Vulture I ain't taken on. Yeah, my distributor ran out very quickly. But if I put a new distributor on, I'm going to be forced to fit a power plant as well. And I think we're going to be getting into territory of money that I don't have. A 4A power plant and a 4A power distributor, I'm not going to have enough money to cover it with 1.6 million. I don't think so. Okay. Well, a little bit of harmless fun anyway. Let's go to that weird word system. Who's there? And it's 9 jumps. My poor little ship, it can't jump for toffee. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. Because the weapons that we have... Hold on. Hold on. Just a moment, please, will you? Oops. Itchy mouse button. So we need medium multis. Is it? Oh, let's find out. I'm going to disable the small ones and bring the... I want to see where the dots are. Aha. So the mediums are in the middle, the smalls are on the outside. So we want 2 small gimbaled multis and 2 fixed. If I get all... Which is better? I can get the 2 fixed ones right in the middle for a bit more firepower and gimbaled on the outside, or do I just go all gimbaled? Right. Oh, that's you. I'm going to see if there's anywhere in the region of the weird system that will sell me those items. So search nearest, and we want the system of weird, which is our destination, and outfitting. Okay, and we want pulse lasers. So we've got 1F, 2E, 3D, 4A. So we want 2. No, not pulses, multi-cannons, you silly arse. So we want 2s, and we want also multi-cannon. I want one that stocks both because I've been caught out before. So exclude Odyssey stations, maximum distance station, let's say 2000. Go. Okay, so the nearest one is Nang Ta Kian, Hay Point, has both. That's the nearest one to it. Weird, so it's that. And Weird is right next door, so let's make a beeline there. Oh, actually we've got to go through Weird first, so fair enough. Let's do that then. We'll do it that way. I can't go with any engineering though, remember? I don't have any engineering, I don't have any materials to do any engineering. And by the time I have, I will have completely forgotten what you said. So, yeah, I can't do any corrosives or nothing. All I can just do is get the weapons. Ooh, that's a bit too early. The only problem with the gimbals is that they're more expensive, but we will see. I should be able to afford them, I think. I just don't want 4 separate circles inside the reticle, because you know what that's like. See, I made the mistake of putting on what did I fit on? Was it 2 pulses and 2 multi-cannons? Yeah, that was a mistake, because you couldn't use both at the same time, because the pulses were fixed. The multi-cannons were also fixed, but they had a circle on the reticle that you had to line up first to account for movement. And so unless they were right in front of you and you were heading towards them, you couldn't fire all 4 at the same time. You had to maybe pitch up the nose in order to line up the multi-cannons, and then of course you couldn't fire the pulses. So it was completely freaking useless. So we have to do 9 more jumps to get to the next engineer. We'll stop off at Weird, see to the engineer there, and then we'll make the journey to that next place for some multis. Maybe we'll get a few, do a bit of pew, get some money, like we did last time in the resource extraction sites, where we just let the cops start firing on them, on the criminals, and then we fired on them before they blew up and picked up the money. And what with the kill warrant scanner, we made $1.5 million, no, 1.6 million I think we made. And then I spent some. I had 2 million or something, and then I spent some. It's a whole different mindset to when you have an account that's got 11 point something billion. You don't need to worry about such a thing. Commander PDABG, hello, 07. Yeah. Yeah. I don't mind helping them with the shields either, depending on the ship. Because last time I think they had, the cops had 2 Anacondas, and then they were firing on a ship I couldn't beat on my own, no way. And if I open fire on that ship, it's hardly likely to focus on me. I'm the least threat. So it kept firing at the Anacondas like it had a chance. And there was a couple that, they had really good bounties on them. And then came the inevitable message, surge detected. And I thought, that guy gets everywhere. Go away, Surge. Yeah, and they got away twice. And it was annoying, because I know that if I was in my Corvette, they wouldn't have had a chance to... The time between surge detected and them jumping out, they'd be vaporized in between. Because, yeah, my Corvette is still that full multi-cannon build. I wouldn't mind actually changing it up, actually. But I don't know what to. I don't want more than 2 different weapons on it. 2 different types. It's too much for me to handle. You know, lasers, multis and plasmas. It's unless you can mix them, like where you can have multis and pulses and multis, and then on the next fire group multis and plasmas, so they'll link together that way, you know. I don't know.
4, 3, 2,
Yeah, I mean, the multi-cannon build is okay, but like the downfall of it, of course, is you have to rearm it every now and again. Where if it had a laser build on it, a full laser build, and it could just sit there pew-pewing with efficient lasers or something. But I'm not sure. I haven't really built any ships in Elite for a while, you know. We did one on the John Beamer account for the exploration ship, which is the Asp. We've got an Asp out in the Formula 9 Rift there, and it's got a pretty decent jump range on it, 70 I think, or 70, I think 70 something. It gets me about, let's put it that way. I'm forgetting again, aren't I? 47 big bears. Whoa, hello, 65 bow dies. 65 bodies and no Doyles or Cowleys. No Doyles or Cowleys. Someone will get that. Yeah, the multis are really good on the... I don't mind a little mixture, but it, like, what weapons could you use that don't require rearming, that are good on hulls like multi-cannons are? What about the plasma with the slugs? Oh yeah. And one of the downsides of my cutter, my Imperial cutter on my Rusty account, is that it is a full frag cannon build. So it's most deadly if you're not, I wouldn't say really up close, but if you're like maybe, I don't know, 50 to 100 meters away from my cutter, the frag cannons, then they can all hit their targets and it's devastating. But the problem with the frags is that they just run out too quickly. I run out of shrapnel. But when they, you know, when I'm bashing the trigger to fire them, you know, it's multiple bursts of frags, and it's death. So you haven't forgotten about all the builds, Gathina, then? It's all still inside your little cranium. Mark Shaw says, I miss Elite since consoles were abandoned. Still jump into Horizon now and again. Yeah, well, this is what I'm in right now. And Horizons. Do the console players, did they ever get... Are they still on 3.0 Horizons, or... Because I know Frontier switched everything to 4.0, didn't they? Yay, there's the system. Your one-stop shop for everything you need. And I forgot, right at the beginning of this account, I paid for fuel. And I forgot, because I forgot about never paying for fuel on this account and always just getting it via Scoop. But I forgot. But we did rank up on every account on Sunday. We went to mostly harmless, mostly aimless, and whatever the other one was, peddler. High capacity multi-cannon turrets. Yeah, because don't forget the Corvette's got two huge, hasn't it? It's got two huge hard points. And they're the ones that run out of ammo the last, because they fire slower. You know, instead of going brrr, they're more going doof, 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 doof. And so it takes them ages to go through ammo. But yeah, a lot more devastating. I'm nowhere near getting to engineering stage though. I'm just getting introduced to them. And then of course I've got to find the materials that they need before I can start upgrading. So it's only my second video on this account, so we're I think we're a little ways from doing any engineering, but let's, at least if we visit these, oh, that's how I feel every morning. Right, yeah, at least if we get these sorted, these 3 invitations, that'll be our first step.
Orbital flight engaged.
Keep an eye on my speed here. I want to be down to 10 kilometers per second or under by the time I hit the drop zone, and it looks like it's going to do it. Otherwise we'll overspeed and the glide will fail. Yeah, we're going to be fine. Oh, you know, I had cannons on my Vulture. I used to have 2 pulse lasers and 2 cannons. No. How many hard points are on the Vulture? 2. So it was one pulse laser and 1 cannon. Yeah, large. Too large. It was effective. Do all your shooting with your shields to get with your pulses to get the shields down, and then just cannon, and while that's refilling, you just keep shooting with the laser.
Oscar Lima 0. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing. Docking permission authorized.
Remember when I had those cannons with the thing that forced the ships back, pushed the ships back? That was fun. The best one was when is it force shell or something? When I pushed this enemy ship backwards. After I hit it, I pushed it backwards, and it hit one of the asteroids in the res zone and blew up by hitting the asteroid. Absolute classic moment.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Greetings again. I can't remember your name. The actress. Aha. Buy modifications to unlock next grade. So it's the same here then. So power disps, oh, I could really do with enhancing, but there's no point enhancing the one I have. It's only a class D, so there's not really much point. But if we take a look at what we need, so sulfur, that's easy to get off the planet's surface, and we'll be looking for, well, not weapon focused. I want to go for one where it gives me more capacity everywhere. So this one, I would say. Although this has got better recharge on it. But it drops the capacity down. 9% better increase on that one at 10%. So if we were to go for this one, sulfur there, chromium, specialized legacy firmware. Where the hell am I going to get that from? I'm only a newbie. And chromium. High density composites. Oh, this is taking the P. This we can do. Sulfur, we can get a good few of those. That's not a problem. But all I'll be able to do is just get it up to the end of grade 1. So I'm going to pin this. I want charge. Okay. So let's have a go with this. Specialized legacy firmware straight away. Is this oh no, it's not. Okay, where do we get specialized legacy? Is this from Dab's Hope, from scanning the beacon? Yeah, data points. Okay, so Dab's Hope, we can get those from. And then chemical processes. Frequently, so destroying haulage vessels. The problem is most haulage vessels are clean. You'd be hard pushed to find a wanted one. Okay, so I'm going to pin the blueprint. And look what else he does. Pulses. So you're thinking short range, right? Nickel. Modified consumer firmware. The grind is real. Jameson's Cobra, yeah, as well, yeah. But Dab's Hope as well, no? Yeah. Encoded signal sources where there is a ship data source. Dab's Hope is good though, because you can do your little run around Dab's Hope and just pick up loads of good stuff. And then just keep re-instancing. But what else do you do? Okay, all the lasers, but not to great. The only thing he does to G5 is power distributors, so that he's really handy to have. Okay. So we've got one more jump to make then, and we'll go and fit some multi-cannons on this and see. Efficient for lasers. See, I don't know.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
And the experimental for the efficient lasers. Actually, we're not doing the lasers, are we? We're doing multis. So if the multi-cannons prove effective on this, what would be the best engineering? Did you tell me earlier? Yeah, it's a pity my account is nowhere near getting cyto scramblers and whatnot. Not even close to it. It's going to be a while before we get any engineering done. Hold handbrake. 5, 2, 1. Got 3, 2, 1 countdown in the rally sim and 3, 2, 1 countdown here. I don't know whether to engage the hyperdrive or pop the clutch. Oh, now then, where are we going? Okay. We want to go to Haypoint Station. This is not a very good impersonation. Anyway, sorry. That was a bad attempt at a Nelson Mandela impersonation and it just didn't work. Right, Haypoint. Haypoint. If they don't have them here, well, this is the last straw. Short range. And experimental. Corrosive. That reminds me of Merlin. Merlin's got the corrosives on some of them anyway. We've got multi-different engineerings. That's going to sound confusing, isn't it? We've got various different engineerings on our multi-cannons. There you go. Maybe we'll do the Rusty account on Sunday. I don't know. And Kathleen, if you're around, I'll be doing some Odyssey on foot missions. Knowing me. It's fun. It's fun creeping around stealthy, all stealthy like. Getting the alarms switched off. Oh yeah, that's right. Incendiary on the classes and corrosive. Corrosive 2, Incendiary 1. So...
DeLacy, Oscar Lima. You are now in Federation space. Be advised, docking access to this station...
Yeah, I want them balanced as well. I'd probably have corrosive on both. Yeah, got to be.
Unable to grant request. Resubmit within range.
Oh, I was... okay. I didn't realize I was too far out.
Landing authorized. Clear to land on pad 3-4.
See this bit here, docking right from here like this. This is amazing in VR. This moment coming into the toaster slot. You run Dab's Hope 300 times. You fell asleep running Dabs on my MSME block because they went out of fuel. That's awesome. I like it. Yeah. Yeah, I think I did that with a ship once. Well, I just left it and it ran out of fuel. And of course life support and everything goes off and then Instead of just floating in space, for some reason it blows up. I don't understand. Can you imagine if that happened, like in your car, it runs out of fuel and you've got to get all your suitcases out the boot and all the family out before it blows up? It doesn't make sense. Why doesn't it just all shut down? Yeah. Yeah, it's I like to have the weapons, like, you know, symmetrical is the word I'm looking for. Well, let's see what kind of money we're looking at here. I know we can sell the lasers we have, and then nothing is engineered, so I don't have to worry about it. So this place sells both items that we need. So let's go here, and we have multis. So these are 34 each, and the gimbals are 51. Robin baskets. But these have got more power draw. But then I suppose if I'm hitting them with more bullets, I don't need to I won't need to keep firing for so long. Distributor draw 0.14. Is this compared to my pulses that are on right now? Yeah. Damage is better. Maximum range is better. It's only the power draw, 0.6. So what do we have right now then? Let's have a quick look. Oh, 0.60. Okay, so it's not barely much of a difference really. So yeah, we're good here. Yeah, look at the power draw on the fixed ones. They're a lot less. And the multis have got more rate of fire and less ammo size. I should have probably sold the pulses, right? But doesn't it auto sell them? No, it doesn't. It stores them, doesn't it now? It doesn't auto sell. It puts them in storage. Hold on. Yep. So let's sell that. $17,000. Shh. Legalized thievery. Do you get one axe for each one of Dav's Hope? That's brilliant. Yeah, it'll do me a favor to be able to shoot from distance, because if the firepower from them gets too much, it's easy. I've got more distance between them to run away. It's like when I watch the because I like watching the UFC, you know, the mixed martial arts thing, and you get fighters who have got like a longer reach, and they tend to stay at range of their reach, so they can hit the other guy, but the other guy doesn't have the reach to hit them, or girl, depending. So that's what I'm doing. I'll be fighting from range. So their lasers can't hit me, but I can hit them. Right, so we're going with gimbal here. The one here. Now the fire groups, shouldn't really need to change them. we've got a D scan on the first one, we've got a kill warrant scan on the other one, and then the composite and data link scanners on the third one. So this is for just general running around. This is for combat with the kill warrant scanner. Yeah, it makes sense to me. Alright, so we could take a mission and make some of that money back. Let's see if there's anything decent. Preferably, maybe some combat. But the thing is, I never know, you know, when it says take down like this guy. I don't know what rank he's going to be. Like this one's going to be, there's no way I'm going to be able to manage that one. Threat level 1. I don't know what rank he's going to be, what I'm going to be facing or anything. Hey, we got a sub. Cesare Bowling. Cesare, thank you. Yeah, everything at once, definitely. Thanks for the sub. We still have another engineer to visit, but I don't know how far away they are. Seem to be, we've done the weird one, we've done the wolf one, and the other one, oh boy, this looks like a trip. 18 jumps. Look how many jumps I can do before needing a refuel. 106 light years before I need a refuel. Pretty good. Right. System. Okay, so we've got 3 and 4, so possible resource extraction sites here. We can test out the loadout and also make a little bit of extra dosh. Cash, spondulix. Or smackaroonies. Hey, Frankie Jazz! This icon focused UI. Oh, the icon focused UI. Oh, you know what? I like it. I prefer it. It's a lot more informative than the old one was.
Follow the greens on your way out.
But yeah, you've just got to get used to what all the icons are. But it's very informative. So, like in the... Oh, Mark, thank you. Yay. were you already on the membership, or is this a new one? I'm not sure, but yeah, thank you for your support anyway. I do appreciate that. Yeah, so like for example, points of interest is really good. So if you want to, these are all the Odyssey ones that you can land at, or get out at, I should say. And it tells you, you know, who the factions are and stuff like that. Now, the galaxy map. No, the system map. Yeah, the system map. That's the one I want. Icons on... Where's the icons on the both sides? Here. There we go. So, on this planet, you've got this info, and then you've got any marking information, planetary information about this specific planet itself, organic information, in case there is any stored ships in this system, your routing, your bookmarking, your target focus. So, I think if I go here, does it? Takes me there, and then you can just copy you can click on something and it will copy the name to the clipboard, which is very nice of it. And then you've got your factions here, all the factions that are in this system. Yeah, that comes in handy. Like on here, sometimes you need to know where if you're doing a mission where it says kill 13 members of, say, the Warriors of Weird, So you can either go to this place and do it, that place and do it, that place and do it, and it just, yeah, it's just so much more informative. I'm not sure what this is. Anyway, Thargoid War. Specific icon for that.
Scan detected.
Got a system summary, an oral review, obviously what we had before. A standard map view. Your active missions just takes you straight to it, and then you can just click and hold, and it just takes you straight to the location. And then any local bookmarks here in this system. So it's really super handy. It's really nice, and especially in the outfitting, you've got all your, it's laid out like the outfitting where all the information's across the bottom as well. I actually much prefer it to the old one. Nah, it did take me a while to remember and have to look at the icons, but mostly the ones on the right hand side was the ones I could never remember. But once I got used to it, it's... And they also made a mistake that was in the game for freaking ages, and what it was the routing icon, I think. Like if you click here in the galaxy map, right, so you've got your friends that might be in the system, but like here, the route. Now this is clearly a route icon, right, because you're going from planet to planet to planet, and these are your little route lines in between. So this is clearly the route icon, and I can't remember if it was in this map or the system map, and they got it completely wrong by putting that particular icon. I think it was on set target or something, I don't know, but they had it somewhere. They had that same routing icon with the 3 planets on something that was completely different, and it was really baffling. I think it must have been in here, because you wouldn't have a routing icon in here. But they did have one, and they named it, you know, but they fixed it anyway. And don't forget, this liner is in the top 1% of all bin liners out there. Right, let's see, I think we have to be within 1,000, don't we? Well, we used to be. We used to have to be within 1,000 light seconds to see if there was any... Oh, there's a hazardous one, that's no good. We've got a low one, but that's going to not yield anything good. We want a high one, really. Okay, give me a second then. Oops, wrong map. Yeah, oh, click and hold. Yeah, the click and hold system's great now. Especially on the missions as well. You know you've got a mission somewhere in the system, and you just click and hold. It fills up the thing and boom, boom, takes you straight there. It's really good. No, they did a good job on this, improving this. But it's nice. Well, the only thing I would have liked is, you see when I clicked this and it brought up the information straight away. I wish these were toggleable, right? So if you can see this is highlighted, and if I click that one, or this one, sorry, it'll highlight that one. And Philip, hi Philip, and Mr. Budman. At it again, yes, I am. But I want it so that if I click this top icon, and this is here, this takes up quite a bit of real estate on the screen, but I'd like it if I clicked it again, it makes it disappear, but it doesn't. So you have to click in this blank area and make the entire icon thing disappear. So let's go to weird, because we know we've got a system map for weird. We've only got one planet there. I mean, there might be a high resource here, a high res here. And you can't be calling yourself an 04 because what the hell's that going to make me? And yeah, Philip's become a member as well again. I don't know if that pops up because people are just redoing the membership, or if it's renewed automatically. I don't know how that works, because I know Philip was one before, but Mark, no, Mark is new. So yeah, thank you, Mark. Awesome. I shall put you in my credits. I'll get that done for Sunday, actually. Yeah, because I need to update them. I need to go through and update them. So yeah, the low resource, low res, let's call it a low res. The low reses are pretty disappointing because they have very few ships, and the ones that are there tend to be sidewinders and, you know, not very prosperous ones. So if we jump back to weird and take a quick look in there, I know a system that's going to have a shed load of did we do this system? Quick. I know a system that's got a shed load of resource extraction sites, but I don't know how far away I am from it. And I think it's LP 258-146, I think. Yeah, that one. It's loaded with res sites. Absolutely freaking loaded with them. Anyway, get on the move, and let's see what we've got here.
Fuel scoping.
Conflict zones. So we've got a hazardous, a low, we've got a standard res site. That might be okay. We can take a look. Conflict zones as well, but that's, yeah. We stand to get fired upon. Let's visit the standard res and see what's there. So it's not low, it's not high, it's kind of smack in the middle there. Medium intensity. Human threat 3. Threat level 3 is 2 levels above your combat rank of mostly harmless. It may be too challenging for you. Thanks. What are you going to tell me about this one? Threat level 4 is 3 ranks above. And the low intensity, it's fine. But yeah, no, I'm not going there to make trouble. I'm just going there to get the last punch in. Ah, you renew yourself, not auto. Okay. Yeah, I notice it. YouTube pops them up from time to time, and sometimes I get like multiple, like the Philips Hughes message. I get multiple in one stream, like in the space of 5 minutes. That's why I was wondering whether it was somehow automated or something. Because it says Philip Hughes just became a channel member, but he's been one for a while. So pitch down till the power drops, or the thrust drops, I should say. Yeah, so on a different subject, really happy with my car at the moment. It's just come back from a Porsche garage. Well, they specialize in German cars, but mainly Porsches. But mine went in there to have the gear selector linkage bushes done. Gear selector linkage, yeah, all the bushes that are on the gear selector linkage to the gearbox. I had them all redone, all refreshed, and new gearbox oil. They needed doing, man. They were worn to crappery, and second and fourth gear kept popping out to neutral every now and again. It was annoying, you know. You put second gear in, you put your foot down, and then it just revs up because it's popped out of gear. So yeah, all refreshed and all done. That's another job out of the way. And So the reason I mention it is because I'm going to make a little video about it on my other channel. So I'll post it on Discord probably. Alright, multis, and I've got my nice bi-weaves on here. No engineering, no shield boostings, augmented nothings. Oh, Fer-de-Lance. Right, so obviously we can't take on a Fer-de-Lance, but if he's, look at the lighting on this now, it's beautiful. If he's wanted, shouldn't take long for the feds to get around. And then oh, he's clean. That's a shame because you get really good money for FDLs. Matt Cornish, wanted, and he is a master viper. Right, let's warrant scan the guy. And he is 236,000. But when are the feds going to get on top of him? Night vision engaged so I can see the outline better. Yep, tracing paper exactly. No, it wasn't expensive. I mean, the parts were more expensive than the labor, because I really had to buy BMW parts. I couldn't really get anything else. And I got, you know, the proper gearbox oil from BMW as well. I didn't want to mess with anything, you know, different. But it would have been, yeah. I mean, in order to get to the gear linkage selector, you have to take off the exhaust and the prop shaft, which is that, you know, that big long shaft that goes from the engine at the front to the rear wheels to drive the rear wheels, and all that had to come off. Now, for the exhaust to come off, they had to. The bolts were all rusted and worn away, so they really had to struggle with them. But of course, I had to buy new bolts, new nuts, and new exhaust gaskets. And then it turned out that two clamps needed to be replaced, so I had to do that as well. They had to do that, but just for the four bolts, because it's my exhaust is twin pipe, right? Ah! So just for the 4 bolts and 4 copper washers, and I'm glad they're copper because they can't rust again. So four bolts, 4 copper washers, and two they're not, I don't know what it's made of, but 2 gaskets, two small gaskets on the exhaust. Just for those parts, not even anything to do with the gear linkage selector, but just because we had to replace the gaskets on the exhaust. That was 111 quid, man, just for those. It's mental. And the gear selector stuff, I can't remember how much that was. It wasn't actually that bad, to be fair. I think Max Cornish won that fight. And the guy gave me a heart attack when I rang up because I said, you know, he said, "Oh, your car's ready." It was in this garage for 2 days because of the effort to get the nuts off the bolts off the exhaust, the studs. They had to be heated up and hammered out because they were rusted to hell. They were really gone. And but anyway, they managed it all. Called me, and the guy, I said, "Okay, I'll come down and pick it up. How much do I owe you?" And he said £1,000. And I am not kidding you. I could hear my heart beating from outside of my body, and I didn't know what to say. I missed that now because I was talking, but he was having a joke with me, and I completely fell for it like an idiot. But yeah, it was 150 quid to do the job. which I don't know why he only charged me that, but that's what it was. So yeah. Oh, cheers, Mark. Yeah. Thanks. Is this a Fed? It is. So who are you firing at? I missed that Poxy ship as well. Oh, he's System Authority. I'm not going to scan him. Yeah, so that's it. It needed to be done though. You can't have the gears popping out, man. It was just ridiculous. And let's face it, they've been in there for 21 years. Okay. Yeah, honestly, it's again, it's.
Mark Shaw for your kind £5 super chat for the BMW.
Well, actually, it is. It's thanks to you guys' support and the patrons and the channel members that I was able to get the car done. Really, you know. It would have been a struggle otherwise, but you know, it was. The Patreon stuff and the channel member stuff, it just goes into my PayPal and I just leave it there, and in case of emergencies, and this was an emergency. Or if I need to pay a bill. Well, yeah, that's what it was for. I needed to pay a bill. Oh. That's only the second time I've taken my car to a garage since I've had it. Yeah, and the first time they didn't do anything to it, because I tend to do the jobs on my car myself, but I needed a lift for this one, and I wasn't prepared to sit there and try and get those bolts out of the exhaust. No, thank you, sir. Right, we need to hunt for some prey here. Okay, we're a bit away from the epicenter here, so let's see if we can find that. Yeah, but now the gears, they click in really nicely. The gear selector doesn't. It's got no wear on it on the thing, you know, where the. Because at the end of the gear shaft there's a ball, you know, to enable you to do the gears, and of course with wear and tear, the thing that holds it in, it's plastic, and it wears down, and it makes the gear shifter wobbly, a little bit wobbly over time, as you would expect. But now there's none of that. It's factory fresh now, and I'm so glad that job's out the way. There's a couple more jobs on it I need to do, but I can do those myself. It's all System Authority here. Actually, somebody's getting done. So I need to be able to. I can't. I was going to say I need to be able to focus on them, kill warrant scan them before this freaking Authority vessel takes them out. But look, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Authority vessels and 2 Poxy Bleeding Eagles. Well, they're going to get killed really easily if they're warranted. I'm going to start warrant scanning him anyway, just in case. He's clean, but I wanted to get it done, so in case he was a dirty one. And he's in a wing, so I'm assuming he's another one. So we're just going to have to wait for some more to pop in. Oh, yeah, and the thing is, the Eagles, they don't. Sometimes, you know what the ships are like. They see that they're being attacked by an anaconda, these little ships, and they fight back. You know, and it's like, what are you doing? You know, it's like an 8-year-old trying to take Mike Tyson on. Like, what are you, crazy, man? No, he's in a 3. Do you notice how they're called teams now and not wings? $240,000. Come on, feds. One thing you can do is fire at them and then run over to the feds and hope they'll protect you. Come on, anacondas. Hey, Mr. Goatman. Welcome. Oh, I know what I can say for you, Goatman. Good. I'll slightly change my normal video intro and I'll say good bleatings. Yeah, good bleatings, Mr. Goatman. And Master Cobra. Would I have a chance? He's in a wing of 3 though. Even if he was on his own, I might have to think about it. Cobra versus Cobra. Come on, authorities. This is the problem when you've got an underpowered ship. You have to wait until the action begins. Wait for me. Now, which one is the bad guy? It'll be blown up by the time I get there. Finger on it. He's almost got his shields back.
Target shields online.
I've got you. Who's he firing against? Is he firing against that little condor?
Target shields.
What's he again? Expert scout. Oh boy. Oh, that was a nice chunk of hull disappeared. Big circle. There we go. Ah. I'm reloading. Much more distributor friendly though, eh? Good night.
Target destroyed.
$250,000, I'll take that. Wow, look at all that good stuff. I know, I should be picking it up. And seeing as how it's right there, but I'm going in reverse at the moment for some silly reason. Ah! Sorry, I didn't realize I had engines on thrust. They weren't at idle. compound shielding. Compound shielding would be good, but then this Cobra's got a nice turn of speed to it, so it gets there pretty quickly. And we've got compound shielding. But I don't know whether to pick up another one or get something different. Shield emitters are 600 meters away. I'll take that. Or will I? Shield emitters. Kilometer away. We can manage it. Come on. We're speed limited with the cargo scoop down, are we? Which is fine, because otherwise I'd be going way too fast. Probably yes, yes. I think the pharmaceuticals are definitely going to be. So if we go back to there. No, what am I pointing at here? Here. Wow, no wonder we haven't got any ships on the scope. Maybe get a new instance. The high ones are better, obviously, the high reses. Oh, hello, we've got firepower to the left, firepower in the middle. Don't blow anybody up yet. Don't be a pritch all your life. Actually, nobody's firing at him. He's doing all of the firing. Oh, well, at least now he's blown that dude up. He might go back and have a look and see what else he can get. No? Okay. Can I change your mind? Chicken? Normally I just hang around the authority vessels, you know, and just wait until they find somebody. Master Cobra. didn't quite get the scan. Scheisenhausen. I'm just going to open up on him straight away. I've got no pips in my shields. I'm not going to need it.
Target cargo dropped.
Just don't say surge detected. I think we're good.
Target destroyed.
Yeah. Could have done better. Ooh, crystal shards. Apparently she's got a new single coming out. We've already picked up a couple of these.
Scan detected.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention right at the end there. There's the cargo, the liquor there. Yeah, extra agility, that's right. I just wanted to be able to keep turning round, chasing after them and keep firing all the time. And with agility, maybe I've got a bit more chance of keeping them behind me. So they can't fire at me. Oh, I can't believe how quickly this ship closes down the meterage. And this'll, if I get this now, this'll be I think the very first material that I've got where I've got an amount in double figures. I've got 9 at the moment. And there's 12. Chemical processors, always good. 60% integrity on those. And they're 128 meters away, so they're right on top of me. This is all going to be handy for engineering later, obviously. And this guy is 100 meters away. So we'll line it up. Lovely jubbly. Rodney. Oh, Asp Scout. Imperial Eagle, that's got to be wanted. And he will be with a name like this. Oh, where's he disappeared to? For God's sake. I don't know which direction he was in. Where did that Imperial Eagle go? Let's put the night vision on, see if we can get an outline of a ship flying around. Got loads of jellies up here. But they could be cargo. Yeah. Damn it. Maybe we'll get back to him. Okay. Right. So what are you firing at? My little python. Just fired, didn't it? I'm sure it just fired on something. Wake scanner. Yeah, that would be handy too, eh? I'm on 97% power, which is fine. did that one, didn't we? I shouldn't have paused because I lost the guy. The scout. And we got a Diamondback. Sorry. Yeah, it was a Diamondback scout, but we've got the Cobra here, so. We've got a decent enough ship. The combat now in Elite is very profitable. Best to shoot when you've got the big circle, eh? Because then you've got all 4 weapons able to hit their targets. Whoa, that was quick. Oh, Jesus Christ. You don't get much for them though. 120 odd thousand, but oh, now there's some combat going on. I bet it's a big ship as well. I'm not paying attention. I've got the combat going on, and I've got me trying to collect this at the same time. Right, where's the combat? Is it still going on? It is. Right. Oh, I always focus on the wrong vessel. Go! Okay, it's in a wing of 3. This may not be a problem. I'm gonna have to get on his case quickly. Shields are going to come up before he dies, I think, unless I can help him along the way.
Under attack. Target
Oh, shite. Thanks. Took care of whatever was firing at me. One of the wings, I guess. Where did that Imperial Eagle go? I thought I was getting fired on there. Shields are back. Thank you, Mr. Byweave. Where would I be without you? Byweaves are awesome for recharge. They're just so quick. And these little miners, they come in here mining their stuff, and, or should I say, mining their own business. No. Like they should have escorted ships or something with them, you know, bodyguards, but they don't. He's a miner, so let's get him scanned so we know he's done. Right, who's doing that? That's not me. Viper. Competent Viper. Ah! Couldn't even get a freaking shot in. I wasn't too bothered about not being able to get the kill warrant scan, but come on, turn around. Little novice. No, they won't. Sometimes when you hit them, they'll turn around and have a go, but nope. Right, where is the res site?
Scan detected.
I'm being scanned. What am I not seeing? Something's taking place. going to try and go 2 pips into the weapons and see if I can make it last. If he's wanted, I'm taking him. No, he's not. What about this dude? Neither. Oh, we're 6 kilometers away. Where the poxy hell is it? Why isn't it locking it? I've got it there, targeted. Shouldn't there be on my radar that? Type 6 hasn't been scanned, but for sure he is clean. Type 7 will be clean. Good to kill though, because what was that thing that we needed? That if you blow up a hauler ships, you get this particular thing. I can't remember what it was, but it was when we went to see the engineer. One of the upgrades. It required a component that said you get them from hauler ships, but I don't remember what it was. In the meantime, I won't be able to scan the dude, but
Target destroyed.
get something out of it. Now, as for my Cobra, here he is. Mr. Wanted. Already been scanned. One of your favorite pastimes. You built a Python engineer but never got around to it. Chemical processes. Yes. Okay. Should we try and take this guy on our own? Expert Cobra. What could possibly go wrong? Apart from the fact that our shields are made of crap. He's banking. Oh, even the experts have got shield cell banks now. Using up my ammo, you basket. Look at his shields coming up. Cheeky sod. Okay, you need some pips into engines, Rust, otherwise you're gonna be...
Offline.
Come on.
Shields online.
Prepare to meet your destiny.
Target coverage.
I am your father.
Target destroyed.
I have a Cobra 4 Spaceman on my Rusty Dog account, but not on this one because it's a brand new one. Any new content coming to Odyssey? Hi Scott. Not that I know of. That doesn't mean there isn't though, but I'm not familiar with anything coming. And if there is, you can be sure it's going to be Thargoidy stuff, but that's probably going to be in the entire game, not just Odyssey. But Odyssey specific? I don't know. Where did that Viper just go? There's proximity mines as well in the area, so I'm going to have to be a bit careful. Okay, so we've lost a little bit of hull, but don't care. There's a load of jellies over here. Anything going on? No, we lost them. There's not really any decent ships here. There's some nice materials there though, more crystal shards. Oh! Oh! Did you hear my shields break? It's like I just dropped a mug. I'm the only mug round here, I know. So those Killboy Powerhead. Yeah, Killboy Powerhead. With a name like that, you deserve to be destroyed. But he's clean. Oh, were there processors there? Oh, now I don't know which way to go to get them. Oh. Wasn't I heading towards the... 43%. Let's hoover. I got him. I thought I'd missed him there, but we didn't. These are, whoa, these are grade 3s, and the crystal shards are grade 1s. Okay, so 300, 600, 800. So let's, can we? Yeah. Reverse, full reverse. Keep the item above you a little. Don't hit any asteroids. Now quick, forwards, forwards, forwards. Oh, you swine. I don't think I'll be able to pick up any others. Not now anyway, not now I've missed this one. Don't think I'll be able to get the others. Certainly not all of them. %. Come on, baby. Okay, Kathina, see you next time. Good evening and good night. Catch you next one. A few days ago at Hupang there was a Cobra 4 fighting the Goids. Yeah, some people are good enough to do it in the smaller ships. Give me an ASP scout. My little D-rated Steve Zodiac. Hey. Steve still in the chat? He's wanted as well. I'm gonna kill Steve Zodiac. Maybe. I don't know if Steve is still watching, but I found your NPC nemesis.
Target shields offline.
I'm gonna have to pick my moment, I think. Could certainly contribute to his hull loss. Allow me to lend a hand.
Target destroyed.
165? That's a cheap one. Imperial's got to be wanted, right? Yes. What are you worth, little eagle? Oops. 63,000. A fart in your general direction. Yeah, did you see that, Steve? I just killed you. Sorry. Why are the system authorities just floating around, not doing anything? Just wait and wait until the shields come down, and then we know he's banking now. And then we know we can strike at the hull. There we go. Now he's open. The hull just took no time at all. Now, have you dropped any Imperial shielding? No. Shield emitters though are class 2, grade 2, whatever. So we'll go and get those fellas. We still have an engineer to visit, but if the engineer is already unlocked, it's kind of a pointless journey. The worn shield emitters are only going to be grade 1, so no point getting those. Because we can use material traders, you know, to trade down. Mind you, these are grade 1s as well, but where is the worn one? 99 meters away. Well, might as well get it. Any decent ships in the area?
Scan detected.
The Parrot in the area. Let's get some shield power into that distributor there. Kill Boy Powerhead again, but he's clean. I think we already checked him out. Oh no, you don't. Where were you? got you. You're naughty, aren't you? Yeah, you are. We're going to have a problem here if there's no system authorities out this far. Unless we do a hit and run. Get him to follow us back. Okay, what are you worth, Ryan? 300,000. Who have you decided to take on?
Frameshift charge detected.
A naughty boy. Okay, I don't know if this will work, but we will see.
Scan detected.
He's coming. I want to put him into the firing line of... Oh, he's behind me. That's a Python. Let's go over to that Python. There we go. And there's our boy. We've got some nice long range firepower here, 4 kilometers. We should be able to claim this one very nicely. I wanted to drag him back towards the cops, but there was actually one there. Filament composites.
Scan detected.
Well, I'll pick it up because I don't have any. Seems as good a reason as any. And shield emitters, because they're here. Running your carrier over to the crystal shards. I'm not sure what that means. Hold on, let me get these because these are time limited. Is your fleet carrier back in the bubble already? I suppose as it's 108 meters away, we might as well grab it. We would have done better in a high res site, but this'll do. 1.3 million there, look. Alright, I'm happy with that. We've almost doubled our money. What have we got at the moment? 1.5. The day after? Bloody hell. But you've got an endless supply of tritium. Wow. Submit to authority scans immediately. Someone's getting someone's getting duffed up, or going to if they don't submit. This guy Gustan, he's been around for quite a while now.
Target cargo dropped.
Somebody's close to destruction, but unfortunately I'm focusing somewhere. Imperial Eagle. And I lost him because I'm boosting. They're all poxy little ships, Eagles and Adders and stuff. The best I can get is an Asp. There's the Imperial dude. The big circle. It's difficult to get the big circle with a small ship. Oh, we got it just for a brief second. Yeah, now that his shields are down, he's toast. If I can line the guy up. Managing my speed very well, unfortunately. Now we reload. Awesome. All that for 92,000. It wasn't worth. Are you firing against me? That's the least I've ever got for a kill so far. 46. Yeah, we definitely need to be in a higher res. But what we can do, we came out okay with that. We've only lost 4% on the whole, and that was ages ago. What we can do then is, as we are somewhere, got to be here. So if I land, I should be able to cash in. Actually, there might be a closer station. I don't know. That's 2.3 thousand light seconds away. Warburg Cooperative. Yeah, so we'll go down to the co-op. 6,000 tons. You must have been busy. Oh, I've just realised the time. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I think I'll just cash this in, and then we'll either, I don't know, we'll maybe either revisit Rusty or Beamer or this dude on Sunday. I'll put it to the vote on my YouTube, and you guys can decide who you want to see on Sunday. Bonaberg. What I want now is money in my bank balance so I can start buying some A-rated components for this thing. And once it's all A-rated up, we can start engineering. In fact, not even that. As soon as we've got an A-rated module on board, we can start engineering. And in fact, the weapons, we can already make a start. If we can get introduced, well, we know we've already got the engineer for the grade 5 multis. So it's just a question of gathering all the materials. So maybe visiting Dab's Hope and just doing a few runarounds there, and getting some raw materials from the planet surfaces, and try and get enough that we can do 4 multi-cannons, you know. So it's going to require quite a few materials to get 4 of them done, and then 4 experimentals on top of that. Whew, it's a grind just to get those. So thankfully Frontier give us 3 materials every time we pick one up, but it wasn't always that way. If you guys remember, it used to be you found one, you got one, and then they changed it to which one was a triple. So that made life a little bit easier. Doesn't work in Odyssey though. Put some throttle in. Vonneberg. I wonder what a Vonneberger would taste like. Hopefully we can cache everything in here if we've come to the right place with all of the factions and everything. Maybe we'll tip the scales over what, 3 million? I think this little D-rated ship performed well. Not a single A-rated module on it. Although we were just taking on small ships though. But still, all things considered. We got our shields taken down once, waited till they came back, and finished the guy off. So, all's good. Now, how much for the bullets? Okay, so we've got to take that off the profit we've made. Don't know why I fueled up, but there you go. And we've got some carto to hand in as well. So which one is it? 1.6. Very nice. That's going to take us over 3 million.
Incoming message.
And whatever that is, it's liable to be a reputation change. Instant, of course. And how is our mostly harmless? Okay, so we're a little way up. Or is that where we were before? I don't know. It hasn't updated yet, but we've certainly covered our rebuy costs on this ship. 45,000. And Universal Cardo. We've got 48,000 to hand in. That's probably not going to change our mostly aimless rank, which currently sits where the progress bar is just reaching up to the L on mostly. Okay. Let's see if this makes a difference. There's 2 systems I can't sell because we're too close, but I'll sell everything else. So those 2, that's another 26,500 there. Yeah, that hasn't updated yet. Even if it will be visible, even if we'll notice the change, I don't know. Now then, while we're here and we have 3 million in our account, I wonder if maybe we can just pop an A-rated module in. I know the distributors are not that pricey, but we are right on the edge when it comes to power management, or when it comes to outright power. But with power management, we could possibly manage it. We'll have to see. So we've got a 3D. Do you have the A's in stock? No. You freaking useless lump of nothingness. They haven't got anything. Ah, right. What about the PP? Nope. You haven't got, you've got the smaller ones, but you ain't got mine. Thrusters is going to take up too much. Some A-rated sensors would be nice. And then engineering them to lightweight. There's nothing here. Mouse and keyboard for this, yes. And mouse I use for the menus, but for maneuvering the ship, I'm using a joystick and keyboard. Yeah, joystick keyboard. I don't use the mouse for controlling the ship, just for the menus. And for my SRV, I use a Xbox controller, a wired one into the USB. I really like this paint job. It's really nice. It's a 25th anniversary one. Really cool. I think I got it for I don't know if this is one of the liveries I got for a screenshot. You know, the Stellar Screenshots thing. I can't remember. No, don't remember. Oh, 4A FSD would be nice. Freaking useless. Absolutely useless. Because a 4A frameshift drive would be cool because they don't... Well, I don't know. Maybe we could get by without it. Because it's going to weigh more, isn't it? But it's still going to give us... I wonder what the extra power draw is. Because we're right on the edge right now. But we're not using any power management at all. Oh, yes, we are, I suppose, here. So we're on 97. And if these two disable, then that's another 11%. Actually, combat situation, it should be that way around. So that the SRV bay goes first, so that's 6%. So that takes us down to 91. And then we've got another 5% if we need it. That'll get us down to 86, right? Yeah. So we could put 24% more power in, and I don't think the distributor and the power plant's going to take up that much, because the power plant, that's a 0, because it can't take up its own power, so it has to be 0. But the distributor is 4%. But I reckon an A-rated one might be 6%, 7, which could just push us over the edge here. So I would say that we'd have to upgrade the distributor and the power plant at the same time. What I don't know is the price. So let's go find out. Where are we? We are in the weird system. Okay. Let's go and have a look together. And I will make the upgrade depending on the prices and also the power it's going to take. So we want to come back. So near a star system weird, and we want a power plant. We want a 4A preferably, and a power distributor 4A. We want both of those in the nearest system to weird. Right here. Ah, limpets and repair. That's a carrier. Is it even still here? Otherwise, we go here. 2 jumps to 61 Ursa Majoris Bolton Hub. That's the one I'm gonna go for. I don't trust that the carrier's gonna have it. But is it here? Or is there just a oh, there's so many of them. Yeah, it is. It is there. But I don't know. Limpets and repair. It doesn't mention anything about outfitting, but what if he's charging? Well, okay. Outfitting tariff 0. Is it worth a visit? Of course we could, right? While we're here. Yeah, stock. Could be a surcharge. Yeah. Oh, but wait a minute though. Sometimes it tells us on this list. Oh no, if we can get discounts, but no, these are discounts on hard points and cargo racks and hull reinforcements. But overall discount for everything, no, there's nothing on my list. A little high there, aren't you, boy? Sorry, I'm just looking at this. I have the pie ground. Wait, how is that? Why has that changed? We've got the wrong one.
All clear. Have a safe trip, Commander.
I don't like having the carriers on my list there because there's just too many of them. Yeah, overcharged multis. They would be, wouldn't they? Yep. Dun, 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 dun. Limpets and repair. But do you have the outfitting that I... That's a sweet looking livery. I'm going past it, aren't I? I'm slingshotting. Oh, I saw this in Star Trek. Oh well. I don't want to end up back in 1980 Los Angeles. Yeah. Talking of Star Trek, it's probably about time for me to binge watch the original series again. I tend to do it every couple of years. It's been maybe 3 years since I binge watched them, 3 or 4. But I'm currently binging through The Man from U.N.C.L.E. The old man from Uncle's. I found out some interesting information. You know, the two guys from there, Robert Vaughan, who played Napoleon Solo, and David McCallum, who played Ilya Kuryakin, right? Well, yeah, David McCallum when he died last year. Well, in the heyday of The Man from Uncle, David McCallum, who played Ilya Kuryakin, was the guy who... Now, how did they phrase this? In the whole umbrella of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, they had... MGM had some big stars under their umbrella, you know, big AAA listed stars. But it turns out that David McCallum was the one who got by quite a margin, the most fan mail from like anybody. Like, he was like the sex symbol, like all the girls gushed over. I guess he had his little Beatles haircut thing going on, and yeah, he was the girly heartthrob who got all the fan mail. And apparently his fan mail just outdid everybody else's by quite a margin. Even some of the movie heartthrobs, you know. I would never have guessed. I would have thought it would have been Robert Vaughan out of the two of them, but no.
Pay attention, Commander. Your landing gear is retracting.
Actually, it isn't. See? Yeah, I can't be putting... I can't do any engineering.
Successful. Solid approach.
Unfortunately.
Carrier, Commander.
Yeah, I like David McCallum in that role. He was really good. And I remember back in my day watching... I don't remember any of the episodes now. There is a tariff. Sapphire and Steel. Joanna Lumley and him. I remember that. But yeah, I like The Man from Uncle. It's very cheesy though. Like the action, the fighting scenes, and you know, the guns and all that. It's very, very cheesy. But it's good light-hearted stuff. And they go around telling like when they're in disguise, like I don't understand this, right? When so let's say they dress up as I don't know, a maintenance guy to infiltrate one of Thrush's headquarters, and or they'll pretend to be a reporter or somebody, you know, to talk to somebody who's linked to the mission that they're on. And they use their actual names. I'm Napoleon Solo, this is Ilya Kuryakin. And it's like, wait a minute, we know you, you're from Uncle. Yeah, I don't know. They just use a different name, what's the matter with you? Anyway, there's some really nice females in like really gorgeous females on some of them. Who was the one that was on the last episode? Man, she was really beautiful. Oh, I've forgotten her name now. Like, I don't know their names, you know, at all. I don't recognize their names, but yeah. What are we looking for? Core. Let's go with distributor. Oh, the distributors are 3. Ooh, okay. Oh, wow. 237? 79,000 extra tariff. Should I pay it or should I do 2 jumps? I think we're doing the 2 jumps. Yeah, I put the wrong thing in though. I've put a 4A power distributor, but it's not. I just need a 3A. Just do another quick search here. Okay, we've got a different system, might be closer. Let's go here. We'll save some money because I'm not going to buy the power plant from here either. Hey, Cosmic. Oh, I haven't even started on the engineers. And I'm going to definitely just take my time. Because this is the thing, right? If I engineer this ship, I'm going to want to keep it for a while because if I change up to an ASP or something, then I've got to re-engineer a few things again. I mean, like I might be able to reuse a couple of bits, but you know, I want to be settled on a ship that I can hold on to for a while if I'm going to engineer it. Otherwise, there's no point. There's no point putting any time engineering this ship at all if I'm going to think, oh yeah, well, you know, give me a few more million and I'll grab an ASP Explorer. There's no point. Think of all the girl fan mail wasted sent me. Oh my god. I used to like Rock. Was he the... No, he wasn't. No, I'm getting him mixed up with somebody else. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Fuel scoping.
Yeah, Sapphire and Steel, Joanna Lumley and David McCallum. I'll have to watch, see if I can get hold of him. Right, so we're in All In, and we're looking for All In Enterprise. There it is. This should have both the things that we need, and then I can close the doors on this Cobra for now. Yeah, I'm not going to get it on the carrier. That's why I'm not going to pay that much. Well, actually, was the fan mail wasted? I mean, it's not like they were going to have a chance with getting with him. You know what I mean? It's just that they were a fan of his, and yeah. But I know what you mean. Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm probably planning on keeping the Cobra. Doctor Who related? Really? I tell you what, another series I can well, I've got all the episodes of, like, on my Fire Stick thing, and I watched the first one, but it's like 5 series, maybe 6, maybe 7, I can't remember. And I thought, do I really want to go through these again? Because they're cheesy as well. And it's, are you ready? Happy Days. With, hey fans, this is Cunningham. Yeah. These are just things I used to watch when I was a teenager, and I don't know. I think I watched them again and oh shite. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Do 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 do. Yeah. It was Happy Days where that was the platform where Robin Williams got noted, isn't it? Because he appeared as Mork on one of the episodes, and that led to him getting his own series.
Warning. Deploy landing gear. Contact confirmed. Engaging docking restraints. Enjoy your stay with us.
Thank you. Yeah, I might have to check out Sapphire and Steel if I can find it anywhere. All I know is those two were in it, and in terms of content and episodes, no idea. No clue. Were they detectives or something? Please don't tell me it's all like paranormal stuff or anything like that, because I probably won't watch it then. Like the X-Files. That's a series I never watched. Yeah. I know there's probably people going, what? You never watched the X-Files? No, not even with Gillian Anderson. Yeah. Right. The power distributor does not take us over the power limit. Oh, that's better, isn't it? 158. So let's get that in. This will allow us to fire our weapons for longer. Yay! Our first A-rated module. Alright, how much are you going to charge me for this? Well, we can afford it. Look. But, oh, shite. Now the C weighs the same as the A, but look at the price. The C weighs the same. It's 5 tons. B is the heaviest. But we're here, we're on... Sorry, hold on. Doesn't it show my fitted one? Yeah, there we go. So we're... No, that's not my fitted one. It used to show it before. So here, right now, our power consumption is right on the edge, 99%. But if I put a C-rated power plant on at a fraction of the cost, because for right now at least, it is enough for what I need. But of course, if I A-rate anything else, then this power plant would be better. Keep the ship a little bit cooler as well. But look, my power now is, I've got a little bit of room, but this one, wow. So if I was to buy this right now, plus the distributor, what you can say is that the money I made in the res zone has paid for these two items. That's pretty much about the same amount, isn't it? If you add the two together, because I made 1.6 million, if you add the two together, it's pretty much that the combat I just did has paid for the power plant and the distributor. That's a way to look at it. I'm going to get it because I can't think of what else I'm going to need for now, apart from perhaps an FSD, and life support I'm okay with, and the sensors. What do you have here? You haven't got the 3A sensors. I mean, it's typical. It seems like you've only got the things that I asked for and nothing else. Oh, okay. Whoa, can't even afford that. That would take our jump range, look at that, to 22.9. How much is your, what have we got in? A D? We've got a D at the moment. So what's a C? Okay, that takes us to 15. Slows the ship down just a tad, by nothing. And this is 178,000. And that'll give us an extra 2.5 light years of jump range. Yeah. This is loaned. Stored here. Oh, okay. So this one is the aim next, I guess, because that doubles our jump range. So I think rather than buy this and then sell it at a loss, we'll wait to get this one. So I'm going to need to make another 1.5 million to be able to afford that. And then 3A sensors is the next thing. Life support, I can leave that on D. Thrusters, what are we looking at? Do you have them? No. 4A thrusters. So yeah, okay, we've put 2 things in there and we're on our way. And in here, there's no point me changing the bi-weaves. I'm getting by with this fuel scoop. The rest is all cargo and the planetary hanger, which don't need upgrades. So in terms here, really, I could upgrade the fuel scoop. It doesn't weigh anything, but I don't know what it's going to cost. They don't have them anyway. But yeah, I think next is going to have to be... hold on. So next is going to be thrusters and FSD. Yeah. Thrusters and FSD next. So I'm going to budget for about 3 million for these two. And then I think we'll switch to 3A sensors because that'll give us a much longer range. Even though these are already at 8, we'll see. But definitely the next priority is going to be FSD and thrusters. Thrusters if I want combat, I suppose, and FSD if I'm jumping a lot. But you know, who knows? A few missions and bits and pieces. Can we sell stuff here? Yeah, we can. So yeah, a few missions and bits and pieces. So it is about paranormal. Yeah, I mean, I don't suppose there's any difference, is there? I mean, if I watch sci-fi, you know, Star Trek, you have to suspend your belief on that one. So I suppose it's no different to suspend your belief on paranormal fiction. Yeah. Maybe I'll check out a couple of episodes. Look at this, 10 million. How many ships do you want me to kill? 54, threat level 5. How long is that? That'll take me a month. Do you have any missions for 3 million? Well, there's a 1.7. How many? You watch, it'd be like 23. 21. Yeah. Oh, I love all the Star Treks. I've watched all of them. And I was a latecomer to watching Enterprise, but I finally got there in the end, and it was really good. There's no... I know some Trekkies have got series that they prefer and don't like and stuff. I like them all. Every one of them. Even DS9 and Voyager. I thought they were all great. I don't think there's been a bad Star Trek series yet. Although I haven't watched Discovery. I've seen maybe the first 4 or 5 episodes of Discovery, and I've only got vague memories of them. If I was going to watch it, I'd have to watch them from the beginning again, I think. Is that still going? Did they finish it? Is Discovery done? Did it finish properly? I don't know what the situation with that is. No idea. Oh, can't even go and do some plant scanning with this account. That would make me some money. Infiltrate the megaships. Look at this, 635,000. I'm not doing it today though. Travel to blah. In the blah system, find and interact with the ship. You will receive your reward upon delivery. 635, that's not bad. That's a nice chunk of change. But okay. Alright, so I'm going to leave it here. That was a little 2 hours and 50 minutes of extra bonus footage. Deleted scenes. No. Yeah. I fancied a little bit of Elite tonight, so there it is. Okay, guys, so thank you for joining me. I'll see you back in Elite on Sunday, I think. Discovery is crap. Well, this is what happened with other, like Deep Space Nine. People said, oh, it's crap, it's crap, it's crap. But I really enjoyed it. So, I don't know. I'll watch it because it's Trek, but if it's going to have to be really bad to turn me away from it. But yeah. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate your company and your support as always. Don't forget to click the like thing and do the stuff and YouTubey things if you haven't already done so. And if you have, thank you. Appreciate it. Too much drama. Oh, I haven't seen BNW. Haven't seen that either. Okay. Take care, guys. Hasta luego, and I will see you on the next one. Until then, ciao for now.